Whenever Tottenham Hotspur or any of our rivals do well, it raises an uncomfortable topic in Stratford, as since our move to the London Stadium, have we actually progressed? The topic is currently being discussed on Twitter among some of the fanbase, after West Ham News pointed out that since leaving Upton Park, we have endured 3 bottom-half finishes, including this year, at present, whereas Spurs have just moved into a new state-of-the-art stadium and qualified for the Champions League semi-finals. The North London side also beat Manchester City in the quarter-finals, even though the citizens have spent vast sums of money to compile their squad, whereas Daniel Levy did not spend a penny this year. We, on the other hand, smashed our transfer record twice last summer. That comparison only goes so far, though, as, in reality, Tottenham already had a range of top-tier talents, whereas we had to improve who was on offer to Manuel Pellegrini upon his arrival. Spurs also spent more than £100 million last season, £75 million the campaign before, and £63 million the term before that, dating back to when Heung-min Son arrived at White Hart Lane in 2015. They also recouped a considerable amount, with player sales totaling £93 million, £47 million, and £78 million respectively, as per Transfermarkt. During those years, Transfermarkt's records say that we spent £51 million 2017-18 season, £75 million 16-17, and £47 million 15-16, and made £62 million, £37 million, and £16 million through player sales and loan fees respectively. The main issue then is not money spent but how well that cash was used. And we have signed as just one of the issues fans raised on Twitter. Don't use the 15-16 season as a benchmark. That was a freak season. Our version of Leicester winning the league. Our highest points total since 1986. Well above average. We haven't exactly leapt forward since the move, but to use that season as a benchmark is very misleading. Chris Burrell, at Dean Ashton's Foot, April 18, 2019. The first thing we need to stop is the process of buying aging players that are way past their best on big wages, as well as free transfers, which are fine for cover but not if you have ambitions of becoming a top 6 club, otherwise it will be Groundhog Day every season. Andrew, at Andama, 73x, April 18, 2019. We've not bought good enough players. All the center forwards are substandard for any team with top 8 pretensions. Patrick O'Flynn, at O'Flynn Mep, April 18, 2019. Completely agree. The difference between us and other fans is that we were never deluded to think we'd be Champions League. However, the owners told us we would be so time to deliver and stop being so far behind everyone else with recruitment and progression. History also shows all moves affect clubs badly the first few of seasons. We are getting back on track with a manager the owners believe in. Our biggest summer ever and only 5 points off 7th. Ed Ayling, at That Boyd, April 18, 2019. Couldn't agree more. We are nowhere near achieving what they're achieving, and we won't so long as the Dave Delbick, at Dave_Delbick, April 18, 2019. That's the problem right there. Believing anything Gold or Sullivan come out with. Hearts are in the right place but wallets aren't big enough and never will be. The game has changed massively over the last decade. £100 million maybe buys you 6 points a season if you're lucky. Bcomer, at BKHammer1, April 18, 2019. Moving to a new stadium doesn't give you the right to be top 4. Leeds were semi-final champs league and ended up disappearing 2 seasons later. Mark Knowles, at We5Famooted 1976, April 18, 2019. I might be wrong but don't we make pretty much the same match day income now as we did at the Bull Inn? Paul Kelly, at Upton Pike, April 18, 2019. The team desperately needs some energy and movement, 3 to 4 high-energy players that turn up most weeks. Too many players are 7/10 one week and 2/10 the next 4 weeks. Gary Jones, at Gary Jones 68, April 18, 2019. Let's block ads.